Gracious me!
What is going on, guys? CVM here. Welcome back to the Road to Glory. We've got a few things to do today, but the first thing we're going to do is actually play a game of Foot Champs. I was going to sit down and record a bunch of footage and then have it in the episode and talk over it like I normally do. I'm doing that tomorrow because they've extended the Weekend League again. Yes. It means I get a little bit more sort of leeway with it. It means I can take my time as opposed to having to rush. I have played nothing of it yet. It's 10 to 6 on a Saturday afternoon, evening, whatever when you will look at it. And I haven't touched Weekend League yet. This is the team that we're going to go into the Weekend League with for now. Unless we get something better along the way. And you'll know what I mean after we do the gameplay. Let's just dive straight into it. I've not looked at the comments, although I do have a comment section in front of me, and I've just seen the majority of the comments is literally just a tip on how to do more than one of those player picks in one go. And I know that all you have to do is just back out, sort items later. Now, we have, I mean, it's not a bad team. It's decent. It's got a few nice players in there. What I'm going to do is, I was going to just play the game and do clips, but I think what I'll do is I'll play the first 45 minutes live. And then I'll move into clips for the second half, and then we'll move into the live portion of the video. Well, this is live, but you know what I mean? The menu live portion of the video, should we say. Someone said to me that I don't need to talk the entire way. If I really want to, all I have to do is just concentrate and play the game. I feel like that's more of a streamer's thing to do, though. I'm going to try my new defending technique in this episode, although I've literally just completely ballsed it up. And good save from Handanovic. My new way to defend is something that I kind of want to keep hush-hush. Not that it's that big of a deal, really, because there's already been a video about it. But I've got a different way of doing it. So when we lose the ball, I'll show you exactly what I mean. Fabinho here. Right. So what I do, I use the right stick, and I literally try and control Ibra. So my striker, whoever your striker is, that's the player you want to try and control. I literally try and control my striker, and that's it. I don't do anything with him. I don't try and run back and help defend with him or anything. Ball in, Rivaldo. Oh, he should have scored. He really should have. Yeah, I literally just keep hold of my striker, whether it be Ibra or whether it be Ronaldo or whatever. I literally use the right stick because you can use switching. You can switch players that way, just to control the striker, and that's it. Let the AI do literally everything for you. Yeah, you know, more often than not, you'll... Oh, hang on. Another goal here. Oh, I say another goal, but it is a goal. It's Rivaldo. I'm refining my crossing technique, and we've scored to make it 1-0. We can just skip this. What was I saying? Yeah, it's, you know, sometimes, you know, I forget, but sometimes you will come up against people who know how to defend against it. Not defend, but attack against it, should I say. You only want to start controlling your players once the ball is either in a position where you can intercept it, or the AI make a challenge for you like that. That's it. That's all it is. It's as easy as ABC. Let the AI do everything for you. This is my 5th game doing that technique. Ball comes in. Oh, not quite close enough. That's my 5th game using this technique. I've lost one of them. Both goals from the guy that I lost against came from corners. And that was it. Make sure that when you are controlling your striker, by the way, that you bring him back on side, because that is that's a recipe for just being offside straight away. So ball down the wing here, good ball. Is he offside? That's the question. If he's not, we can cut back on it. We can put a ball into the box. It's a good ball. It wasn't a good ball. Don't know why I said it. But again, here we go. We've lost possession. You literally just see me controlling Ibra. The bottom of your screen. You'll see an arrow on the right hand side of the screen, and we're going to lose. Yeah, we've conceded. Okay, fair enough. That's the first, or genuinely, that is the first goal from open play that I have conceded using that technique. And I think, whether he got lucky or whether he just knows how to play the game, I don't know. But honestly, 4 opponents previous to this, they have not been able to score against me through open play. Of course, we do take control once the ball is in... Oh, wow. Thanks, game. We do take control once the ball is in a position where we can just take it, or my defender is close enough to the attacker that we can take it. But it's unbelievable how that is even a thing in FIFA, especially in a competitive game. So Rivaldo goes through around the outside of the wall here. Oh, this is going to be a shot on target and a goal, surely. How has he missed that? Why are you ignoring me? I've got no idea what you're talking about, my friend. That's the comment section. That's the only comment from the comment section. No, there's top one is an Arnautovic review. That has already gone live if you're interested. I'm just going to take control of the strikers again, and whatever will be in this situation again. If the ball comes close enough for me to be able to take hold of, then I will. All those games that I've played so far have been in rivals, by the way. So maybe the caliber of opponent not quite as good as those that are in foot champs, but you've seen already that he struggled to break me down. He broke me down once. And maybe I could have intervened and helped out. I don't know. Oh, we could have gone around the outside there. Best is in the middle. Gerrard, I don't know what I'm doing. That was a stupid pass. And I'll just assume control of my strikers again and let the AI do everything for me until I can intervene. You can do more than one at a time. Yeah, you just need to exit and sort later. Exactly. My bad. Packed Pepe, boys. Ramos and Foot headline in 2 days. That's some insane pack luck. I'm kind of hoping for some decent pack luck in a second. Once we've dispensed with this game, whether we win or lose, I'm obviously not that bothered really, to be honest. I just want to hit goal 3 every week now, and it has come to that point where every week now I'm just going to be gunning for goal 3 until I can get a handle on this game again. Ibra has done so well there, and that is a great goal. Ibra, that's insane. What a goal! Zlatan Ibrahimovic just strengthening his way to the byline. Putting it across, Gerrard with a goal. Don't do it from kickoff as well is something that I've learned. Don't do that, what I've just told you to do. Well, not that I'm telling you to do it, but I'm just saying it's quite effective. Don't do it from kickoff because kickoff glitch is definitely a thing and they just walk through you. Like the defence is just non-existent. Long ball here to Rivaldo. See what happens. Might have to head that down. We have into the path of Ibra. Brilliant control from Ibra. Can we put a decent cross into the box? It's a little bit too far away from Ronaldo. If I could have just got it a bit closer, I might go for goal here. Bang. Oh, good effort. Can I put that ball back in? Oh, it's a good ball. It's too close to the keeper. It's a shame. And we'll just take control of Ibra, move him back on side very slowly, and then let the AI do everything for us. We've picked it up. We've lost it again. But, we had picked it up with Fabinho. You just need to be a bit more aware. I've had to take control there, but that's my new defending technique. AI do everything for you. And that's kind of why I feel like finesse shots were good, because you couldn't do that against people who were using time finesses, because you couldn't give them the space. You had to try and defend to get close to them, to stop them from shooting from distance. But now that they've taken that out, there is literally nothing stopping you. Either play and just completely drop back and force them to try and find a gap, or to just let the AI do everything for you. Oh, he's done well there. That's a great goal. Fair enough. I would not have been able to defend that even if I was controlling. This guy is good. I've conceded 2 goals from open play, and I've been doing that thing in the other 4 games and not conceded once from open play. So, yeah, I knew that would happen as soon as I started recording for A Road to Glory, that this would, it just proves that it's useless. But it's not. Honestly, some people won't be able to break you down. Others will. If you can find a happy medium between letting the AI do most of the work for you and you just sort of, chirping up whenever the time is right, then you're going to have a much better defensive time than, I can't believe I just did that. You're going to have a much better time in defense than what you would have done beforehand. There you go. We've won the ball. Can we get it back? There we go. Normally here I would go for it with Rivaldo. I'm pretty sure there isn't. That's like it. We've had like the lowest number of comments in A Road to Glory we've had since God knows when. The views weren't quite there compared to most of the other Road to Glories as well. So I'm not sure whether that hit sub boxes or people just weren't interested, or maybe it came out too close to the promo. I don't know. But I think what I'm going to do for the remainder of this half is just to break it down into the highlights. It's been a decent first half, to be fair. I feel like I can win the game, but if I don't, it's not the end of the world. I'm just going to try and limp to goal 3 if I can, until I get a better understanding of the game. We've conceded straight from kickoff. I was actually controlling the defence then as well. Nothing I could do about it. He literally played that ball through, and the defenders were just asleep. I was controlling it as well, so I can't blame my new defensive technique on that. So there you go. I'm worse than if I just put my controller down. Here's Ronaldo. Have to try and shift this, see if we can put a ball in. Good ball in. Come on, Rivaldo, jump, mate. Oh, off the post, and surely... Oh, wow, that is a crucial touch. Needed to touch that. Gerrard still on the ball. There's Rivaldo. Can he heel to heel this? I'm going to have to... Rivaldo, little layoff here to Dani Alves. Can you release him, please? There you go. See that run from George Best. Oh, there's Ronaldo. It's a goal. And Ronaldo puts us back level. 63 minutes on the clock. Oh, he's played a long raking ball. This is where I'm going to have to take charge here because there's no way my AI are going to be happy to defend this. Saying that, though, maybe they are. Good challenge. Auto slide from Skriniar to stop the defender, sorry, the attacker from shooting. He scored. I was not controlling the defence then. And we've conceded 4. 3 of which were me not controlling the defence. 1 of which I was controlling the defence straight from kickoff. To be honest, though, I'm not even bothered the fact that I've conceded them because I can blame the AI defending because I'm letting them do it. I know it sounds stupid. It's like, oh, well, you know, you're conceding goals. If you were controlling it, you wouldn't be. I'd have conceded more, if I'm honest, because I'm so bad at defending that I'm not at all... well, not concerned. I'm just not that bothered that I've conceded them because at least it wasn't me doing it. And, well, all sorts of mess going on there. And we've lost the game 4-3. That's one of the first times we've lost our first game of Weekend League. I actually didn't have any stress in that game. And I think I owe it to not doing anything defensively. I'm going to continue to do it for the time being until I find a happy medium between doing it and sort of... What's the word I'm looking for? Between... letting the AI do everything for me in defence and me helping. You know, like, I can't just let them do everything until there's an interception or the keeper makes a save. I need to intervene somewhere. But I think I just need to learn how to intervene and when to intervene. You know, that guy was good. He had a lot of shots. He would have beaten me, honestly. If I was controlling the defence, I genuinely don't think it would have been 4. I think it might have been 5 or 6. There were several times where I tried to take control of the defence and he just run rings around me and Handanovic made a great save. So I'm not bothered by it. I'm not saying it's a legitimate way to defend in this game and that you should all adopt it. No. Of course you shouldn't. But for me personally, I had a lot more fun then doing the bare minimum and letting the AI do the majority for me than I did if I'm controlling the entire thing. So the fact that I actually nearly won that game and I was doing nothing defensively, you know, you can argue till you're blue in the face where you've lost the game 4. You conceded 4 goals, mate. You've lost 4-3. Yeah, you're right. I did, but I did nothing. That's not right. You shouldn't. There's no way you should play this game or be able to play this game, shall we say, and manage to narrowly get defeated when you don't defend. I did nothing defensively and I only just lost that game. What does that tell you? That's stupid. Now, why does it say claim your items? I have built 10 player pick packs, 1 of 4 rare players. I did this on my main account yesterday. I think I probably did about 10. I got about 5 informs and I got 1 player worth it was 85, I think it was. It might have been 9 Golan. I can't remember who it was. It wasn't 9 Golan. Who was it? Pepe from Porto. That's it. 85 rated. So I got Pepe in 1. I got 4 bum packs and I got... Okay, they're all low rated informs, like 81s and whatever. But still, they were informs. They will come in handy for us. I do have some things to submit as well. But what I'm going to do first is clear this off. And then we should have about 3 packs to open as well as whatever we get here. So without any further ado, let me check if I'm recording, because losing that 1 game would have been bad enough, but to not have been recording it would have been atrocious. Right, so here we go then. The first player pick pack is going to give us bad start. I'm okay with that. That's fine. Not the best of starts in the world. I'm going to pick players that are going to be easy to link to as far as building more is concerned. So Juan Jesus, definitely the first one that we choose. Moving on to the second pick pack, we're going to get Goretzka, 83 rated. If I can get players 83 and above, I mean ideally 84 and above, but 83 and above, I'm going to consider that a success, right? So anything below that is not a success, and we move on to the next one. We are going to get 81 Pedro Leon, I think I'm going to take there. We could take Ismaili actually, which would give us a link. No, we're just going to take Pedro Leon. I'm overthinking this too much. Next player. We can get... Okay, nothing good there. That's a bad one. That is... I would consider that the worst one we've had so far. Let's just pick Muriel. Not even a player that would link very well with others. So we're about to go halfway through with this player pick pack. And we've got another Pickford potentially. I'm going to go for Raphael. I could be taking these 83 rateds, but I don't know whether they're untradeable or not. So I know these are untradeable. What I'm saying is I don't know whether the duplicate is untradeable or not. So I'm just going to take the ones that I don't have. So far, I would consider this not a success. My main account has better luck than this for right now. But I think they are. I think they're worth a punt. You know, about between 6 and 8k, definitely worth a punt. Let's go for the remaining 5 and hopefully get at least one inform or one decent player. Let's go for Ander Herrera. What I want is just like an 85, 86 rated card to help us with SBCs, maybe an inform. Obviously, if we can get a headliner, that would be fantastic, but I'm not expecting one. I'm just kind of hoping for a semi-high rated player. I'm going to go for Stark here because I don't care about rating. Just easy to link. We've got 3 remaining. Come on, EA, be kind to us. 85 rated Saul. That'll do. Thank you very much. Right, we've got the one player that I actually wanted. I was kind of hoping for 2 85s in this and maybe 1 inform, and that would have been about 8 out of 10. I don't know whether that's a good run. Have we done well there? I don't know. We've got 2 remaining, though. They are very exciting to open. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm having a lot of fun doing this. It's much better than an 81 plus, for instance. And then the final one, can we get anything to cap this off? 84 Jonas. Do you know what? That's decent. That's not too bad. Okay, so, to sum up, happy with Jonas, happy with Saul, happy with Goretzka. So those are 3 out of the 10 that I'm happy with. We've got a lot of players we can re-rinse. The only one that I'm really not happy with is Muriel, and that's just because it's not that easy to link because of his nation. So we have not done too badly there. I only used what I had in the club. I probably spent about 5,000. No, I didn't actually. I didn't spend nothing on these thinking about it. I spent money on the... I spent money on the SBC that I've completed. There's one item in the store, but it's just turned 6 o'clock. So we're going to go and have a look to see if they've dropped anything else. They've given us another challenge here where we've got 2 days to complete it, and you get a... Wait, what do you get? A Jumbo Premium Gold... You get a 15k pack. They've given us an SBC that lasts 2 days, so they're probably not going to drop anything tomorrow. That is just a 15k pack. Okay, Arnautovic is still there. Ooh! Danny Carvajal. Only 1 requirement in this. What is that requirement? An 85 rated team. Well. I mean, you know, that's not... Okay. 85 rated team, 2 informs. Maybe not then. I don't know. I mean, I don't want to do it. I've got no intention of doing that whatsoever. But, I mean, it's not terrible. It's dynamic at the end of the day, so you can't really argue too much. It could go 88, 89, 90. You know, you never know. Have they given us an icon by any chance? Probably not, though, right? I mean, they've been dropping these thick and fast. No, they've not given us an icon today, which is not too bad, which is fine. Nakata, right? So I've completed a few things in Nakata. I don't want him. He probably won't ever get game time. Like, he's a good player, don't get me wrong. I actually really like him, but he just doesn't fit into my team because we play best at cam. So I'm strictly getting him for the purpose of just having an icon in the team and then re-rinsing into a different SBC. I've completed the 83 Bart Paulson. Hopefully we can pick him up relatively cheap. He was about 30,000 coins last night, so this is going to be a bit cheaper. I just saw 26. I'm just going to back out and go buy him. It would be a lot easier. I'm just going to let this run. We'll have a little chit-chat. I feel like I'm going to come under fire for my defensive style in that game. Like, I'm not saying that that's the best way to defend, but if it keeps my stress levels down and I don't shout at the game for... Basically, I'm shouting... Half the time I shout at the game because I'm bad at the game. So I'm shouting at the game for like, oh, you won't let me... Wait, hang on, that's 81. I don't want that. I want an 84. Half the time I shout at the game because I'm bad at the game. And I'm blaming the game for my shortcomings. That's essentially what it comes down to. In the moment, I would tell you that that's a load of nonsense. But that's basically what it boils down to. It's a case of I'm not that great at the game. I can't defend for love nor money. They walk through me, so I'm going to blame the game for not allowing me to tackle. Although sometimes it does happen. But yeah, that's basically what happens. I just moan at the game because I'm bad. So we need 1 chem point here. If we can convert Goetze to a cam, there you go. Done. We can submit that to the 83 rated team. We've already done the one that requires the informs. This is for a mega pack. We'll submit that right now. I don't think I had to buy maybe 1 or 2 of those players. The most of my purchases came for the next team, which is the 84 rated team. I had to buy nearly everyone there. Well, no, I didn't. Maybe I had to buy most of the other ones. I don't think I bought many. I think I bought Mark Bartra, and I bought Benega, who was very cheap, and I bought Daniela De Rossi. Everything else I had in the club already. So, yeah, there you go. Quagliarella is the next player I'm going to have to buy. He's going to cost me a big chunk of change, actually. He was cheaper last night, and now I don't want to buy him because he's about 40k. He was about... oh, there we go. There was a couple of mid-30s there. Let me just keep going and see if we can find him another mid-30. I might go and... I have to go... no, maybe not. Right, so there's a one for 36 there. I'm not going to go and search for this because there's a few lower rated informs. It would just be easier to do this. So 35k is the cheapest I'm going to get him. Okay, he's gone. If I get that one for 35, there you go. So that SBC effectively cost us about 40k to complete. Okay, we had things in the club. We packed him. He's tradable, but he's been packed anyway. Marquinhos was packed. Ruffier was packed. Albiol was packed. So we've not spent more than, say, 40-ish. And we get... what pack did we get for that? Prime? Well, the worst pack in the game. But still, we're on our way. We've got 2 things left to complete for Nakata. The bronze and silver I'm not counting. We've only got 82,000 coins, though. We don't really have anything to sell. So... kind of hoping for something decent here. This premium gold players pack was the challenge yesterday, the SBC. So let's open that right now. I mean, I'm not expecting to get one of these headliners, but if I can get something 84 and above, then that would be great. And we're not going to get a board in that 25k pack, which doesn't bode well because we're not going to get anything in that 45 either. Although, a lot of players to go and re-rinse back into the player pick SBC. Let's do the 45k pack now. Even though it's the most expensive pack, it is the worst pack you could possibly open. Saying that, it's a walkout. It's not a special card, but it is going to be Thiago Silva. Is it? Wow, it is. 88 rated Thiago Silva in a 45k pack. I never thought I'd see the day. Well, there we go. 88 rated. I don't know how much he's worth. We may have to use him in an SBC, or we could just sell him, coop the coins, and then maybe work out a cheaper way to do it. But 88 rated Thiago Silva is a very good pull. He's only 80k. Yeah, he's only about 50,000, maybe even less. So I'll probably end up just chucking him straight into an SBC. And a bunch of other players we can use in the player pick SBC as well. We've just used up our luck there, let's be honest. These 35k packs have been really kind to us throughout FIFA 19. But I think that 45k probably stole all the luck. If we can get a board here, that would be amazing. Inform would be nice. No inform. Let's go. It's going to be Shinji. Well, I've just used my Shinji, so I suppose it's replenishing, but it's not the best board in the world, is it? No, nothing too crazy. We'll discard those contracts. What else we got going on? We'll discard that. That's a nice kit that probably doesn't sell for anything. I mean, can you get a couple of 100 coins for that? Is it really going to kick me from the servers when I'm trying to do stuff? No, okay, so it's not going to sell for anything. We'll discard that. Put him on the list, discard those, and store the rest in the club. So that is essentially going to bring us to the end of this episode, with an 85 and an 86 rated team left to submit for Nakata. No inform required in either of them, so that'll keep the cost down for us. Hopefully we can get a couple of decent player picks on the go as well, and then maybe that'll cost us next to nothing, and then we can move on to Nesta. We've got a while. We've got 26 days to do Nesta, so that's good. And hopefully we can get that done before it expires. We'll definitely get Nakata done for sure. Even if we have to wait for rewards, we'll get it done. Now, as far as that defending thing is concerned, just before I go, like I said, it's not a legitimate way to defend against everybody. Some people are just too good and they'll be able to walk through you. But in my 5-game experience, that's the first game that I've lost from goals from open play. The other game that I lost, he scored twice from corners, which, you know, I was controlling, so I can't blame the technique on that. He just got lucky from corners and I couldn't score. But I'm going to continue to do it in the weekend league because it keeps stress levels down, and if I can get 14 wins and 10 defeats or something, then so be it. I'm not like sort of just throwing in the towel per se and saying for the rest of FIFA I'm going to do the bare minimum so long as I get 14 wins every week, because at the end of the day, what's the point? As soon as I sort of find a happy medium, a ground where I can allow the AI to defend for most of it, and I can pick up the slack, and then, mold that together to have a genuine technique, then I will start trying to push forward. I will one day, have a full crack at Weekend League with the hope to finish the highest we've ever finished and not just stop when we get to Gold 3. But for the time being, because they've changed the game so many times, I literally have to just learn the game. And at this point, I'm actually really frustrated with it, and I'm a bit fed up. So I'm trying to sort of take a step back from it and not play as much FIFA as I have been, with the exception of having to do videos and such. But we will get there, I promise. So just hope they don't change the game again. As bad as this game is right now for me personally, I kind of hope they keep it like this so at least I can learn it. It's the most frustrating thing about it. Let me know if you've done any of those SBCs and what you've got in them, and if you've got anything decent. I am still looking for my first headliner in a player pick on this account or on my main. Hopefully we can pack it on this account. If I had to pick one that we would get, it would probably be someone like Pepe, because he's probably the most in form. As far as doing Carvajal is concerned, or even doing Arnautovic, there would be no reason for me to do Arnautovic. He's a good card, but he's never going to be better than Ibra, and we have Ibra, so there's just no point me having Arnautovic. Plus we have other players, Calvert-Lewin and so on the bench. I just don't see the point. Carvajal would never fit into the team either, so again, I don't see the point. But hopefully they release something soon we can crack into. But for the time being, that's going to do it. If you have enjoyed this episode of The Road to Glory, smack that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until the next time, goodbye.